started, when we were at independence, the UP, Rajasthan, TN, we are at the same level, sir. And today we are better because of the two-language policy. I will also explain further in the next topic. Sir, I only need 2 minutes to finish this, sir. I will finish this, sir. TN is not your adversary, sir, of the union government. We are partners in growth. We want to contribute, and we are very proud to contribute, sir. Your adversaries are outside this country, sir. You name it anybody, we would want to be part of this government, sir. And finally, sir, Union Finance Minister, sir, I'm just finishing, sir. Union Finance Minister, Madam Nirmala Sitharaman, has time and again shown that, she likes Tamil. She says, Tamil and Uyir, na porandha Tamil Nadu da, I'm coming from Tamil Nadu. Sir, the very constituency, I represent the constituency which is born, sir. She was born in Musuri, sir, it's part of my constituency, sir. All that I'm asking, Honorable Finance Minister, is to approve the dream of the constituency, which is actually bringing a railway line, sir. That's very fundamental to the democracy, sir, which is cooperative federalism. That is the foundation in which this democracy is being run. The democracy is being executed as we speak today. So, sir, with cooperative federalism, there's this revenue and burden that has to be shared equally between the center and the states, sir. Today, according to the mechanism, the structure that is there already, 60% of the expenditure, sir, of a common citizenry is being borne by the states, sir, and the local bodies. Whereas by law, they are only able to collect 40% or less, sir. So the balance has to be taken via debt or other bonds that is available there, sir. There's nothing wrong in taking a debt or a bond, sir. But what happens is, in the last 12 years, there's so much power that is being centered or taken to the union government. And for every reason, you have to have the approval of the union government for the, the urban local bodies and the local bodies to function, sir. Now, what this establishes is it weakens the cooperative federalism that is needed for proper running of this country, sir. And it establishes a more master-slave relationship, which in a democracy is bound to fail. Now, there's also a talk about divisible pool of resources getting reduced, sir, more towards the center and less towards the union, which is currently at 42%, and they want to reduce it to 40%. Again, we iterate that it is going to bound to lead to more failures between the relationship between the state and the center, because it is going against the cooperative federalism, sir. I take this opportunity to also to iterate that Tamil Nadu contributes so heavily and it only gets back 29 paise, sir. This is for the record of the House. We are still very proud of the way that we contribute, and we still want to contribute stronger, sir. Next important topic is the income tax and the revenue and the basic revenue expenditure section of this government, sir. Well, the union budget has given the benefit of approximately 72,000 rupees as tax benefit to people who pay up to 12 lakhs of taxes, sir. I also want to bring to the attention of the House that the average inflation rate for the last 3 years is 6%, sir. Retail inflation, food inflation, and other business-related inflation, sir. Now, at 6%, if you take 12% of 12 lakhs, at 6% is almost 72,000, sir. What it does is it nullifies all the benefits that the union government wanted to give to the citizenry, sir. So what we are seeing is the benefit of inflation, which never accrues to the union government, state government, or the citizen itself, is actually going to waste. So the request from our opposition is to properly take care of inflation and give the benefit that can actually give to the lead to the reasons for withdrawal of the taxes, sir, which is again the growth of the nation. Now, corporate tax is approximately 22% of the overall collection, sir. And individual tax is at 24%, sir. It's a big shift. The burden of running the country is shifting from the corporates to the individuals, sir. So the individuals bear more responsibility in the running of the country, which again is not a good balance to be, sir. Anywhere in the world, if you see, you have corporates taking up the burden of running the country because they are more capable. And individuals, you still want individuals to create the wealth so that they can pass it on to the next generation or contribute to the growth of the economy rather than taxes. That's our point there, sir. Now, the growth rate, sir, of direct taxes and indirect taxes, the growth rate of GST is going at approximately 1.5 to 1.8 lakh crore a year, sir. And income tax is up to 75,000 crores to 1 lakh crores a year, sir. Now, this might be very healthy for showing, the country is growing with tax collection coming from other sources. If we go at the current rate, in the next 3 or 4 years, we are going to be at parity. Indirect taxes is going to parity and is going to overtake direct taxes. Again, indirect taxes are tangential, it's not direct, it's not measurable, it has an iterative strain on the people that is doing business, which is again not a good scenario. Sir, I want the government to notice that this growth rate is going to affect the future growth of this country, sir. Now, I also want to quantify the benefit of tax, the tax cut the government has given. There is approximately 122 million people who file returns and pay taxes, sir. 122 million, sir. If you remove the business houses and the people, there are approximately 1.2 billion people, sir. 1.2. And that 1.2 is not spoken about in excess or in the fair representation it needs across the budget, sir. Of course, there's direct benefit transfer that is being accrued, that's being given to all those people. And I also want to point out that 1.2 billion people live below 100 rupees a day. 100 rupees, sir. It is really difficult, but that's what we are. End quote, sir. I want to quote it here. And I also want to appreciate Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Dmk Stalin, sir, to start a direct benefits scheme for women, which is called the Magalir Urimai Thittam. And the reason why I'm mentioning here is that, sir, after the scheme was introduced, you had 4 states that followed the scheme, sir. You had Madhya Pradesh, and now Maharashtra, Delhi now, and the other northern state, which actually won the election for the ruling party, sir. Which means that the scheme that is developed and implemented in the south had gotten to the north and being successful. And the reason is it actually enables very, very poor people to come up in life, sir. And the initiative of the southern governments to have social inclusion actually helps. And that's the reason why in the ruling party is actually winning elections in the north, sir. Now, one point of Atmanirbhar, sir. Atmanirbhar is about being self-sufficient. Now, there's a lot of talk and appreciation about UPI. UPI is a very good scheme. It helps a lot of people. Today it's cashless, yes. But I also want this house to know that out of 23 lakh crores of transaction that happens every day in this country under UPI, 20 lakh crores is being cornered by 2 companies, sir. 2 companies. And these 2 companies are American owned, sir. So what I'm basically dying is, any of the member here uses an UPI and the data of when I want to eat a vada pav or when I want to eat a dosa is known to the American companies before NSSO captures even in the data points, sir. So I want the house to open up that our data, the data of this country, is actually being let out freely in the name of UPI, sir. Now, states' rights in this budget. There's something called the Westphalian principle, sir. Many able-minded men has helped me come to this principle. What it does, what it says, is that the best form of governance or the best way to reach resource from point A to point B is through decentralization, sir. And I'll give you an example also. Now, Westphalian principle is highly applicable in countries like Germany and Switzerland, sir. Germany and Switzerland, they're called cantons. The Panchayat Raj that we call here is called cantons there. So the Panchayat Raj there decides the resource allocation and the policy, industrial policy, local policy, expenditure, revenue, sir. And today, in the last 50 years also, the rate of growth and the satisfaction or happiness index for the people in those 2 countries are much, much better than our country, sir. I will also, give the benefit of doubt to the ruling party, sir. I will also learn from the ruling party if they can show me a democratically elected government that overbeats or beats the Westphalian principle and establish more social, economic and educational equality in the country, sir. So please take note that there is inequality in the system that is being developed, sir. Your intentions are right, but end of the day, it creates a more unequal society, which we still don't want, which any of us still don't want, sir. Now, also another example of this, sir. COVID phase 1, unfortunately, we had a lot of loss. Across the spectrum, we had people's loss. And of course, the government of the day did not, this is the first time, this is a pandemic, and they had believed that centralization of decisions would actually help. But what it led to happen is, it was the highest mortality rate across regions, across places, sir. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying the facts here. On the second wave, the union government decided that the states can decide, local regulations on what and how it has to be done, sir. The result of that is you had better tracking, better control, and better control on the mortality rates overall, sir. So the real impact, even in our nation, even in this established relationship, will help if there's decentralization of power to the center. Now, states with the resources that is being centralized across here in the union budget and the union government, sir, states are pushed more towards borrowing now. Borrowing is not bad, sir. It is good. It helps you grow faster than the resources. It helps you earn resources so that you can pay better. I also want the House to note that the debt to GDP ratio, that the amount of healthy debt, Finance Minister, Honorable Finance Minister, and the Treasury benches have been talking about sustainable debt that you can take and then pay back so that the next generation is not burdened with debt, sir. Now, Tamil Nadu's GDP, debt to GDP ratio is at 25.6%, sir. And today, union government is 57%, sir. 57. Shame. So if you earn something today, you're actually liable to pay 57 even today, sir. So I want the union government to notice that centralization of power and taking resource from the states is actually not helping the union government achieve the very same objective for which they're taking the money. So decentralization is the way forward. I would want to bring it to the attention of the House. Education, sir. Good amount of education, good amount of money is being spent on educating our future, sustaining our lead in the education, sir. Now, in this budget, 1,200 crores were allocated to Sanskrit, sir. And up to 25 lakh people approximately have told that Sanskrit is their mother tongue. Now, if you take 25 lakh people and the 1,200 crores that is being allocated in this budget, it is approximately 50,000 per person who's knowing Sanskrit in this budget for this financial year. Now, Tamil got 40 crores, sir. We are 8 crore people, sir. We are 8 crore people. Most important point, sir, from UP. UP spends 4,000 rupees per student per year, sir, in educating them, sir. 4,000, sir. I am not trying to judge or compare or know. I want this House to know that being unequal actually exacerbates being unequal, sir. It is not going to equalize any one society against the other, and it's not going to help the nation grow. So, Tamil Nadu, even with the 40 crores, we still do better. We still do far better because that is in our nature, sir. Again, Tamil Nadu's graduate enrollment ratio is at 47%, where our national average is about 27, sir. 27, sir. And what are we spending money for? We want our citizens to grow. We want our citizens to work. We want our women to get empowered so that they also contribute to the nation's growth. And today, women participation in labor is at 44% in Tamil Nadu, sir. 44%, sir. And national average is at 18%, sir. I leave it to you to decide what schemes of the government of Tamil Nadu you can take it to the center so that you can increase the average. Now, we are also important thing is about the two-language policy, sir. Two-language policy has gotten us here, sir. When we were at independence, the UP, Rajasthan, TN, we are at the same level, sir. And today we are better because of the two-language policy. I will also explain further in the next topic. Sir, I only need 2 minutes to finish this, sir. I will finish this, sir.
Yeah.
So, central
one another speaker also, and your time.
Sir, yeah. So that's
15 minutes. Already you have taken more than 12 minutes.
Sir, I'll just finish it in 2 minutes, sir. So central universities were established in the Constitution to improve scientific temper, sir. Scientific temper. Everybody agree that central universities like IIT, IIMs are, given the mandate to improve scientific temper. Now, we have incidences in certain universities in the south where very well learned men are talking about how cow urine can actually be useful for human health. That is a wasteful expenditure of resources, sir. Now, AIML, very good, interaction about artificial intelligence and machine language, sir. Now, we have actually in Tamil Nadu moved from the two-language policy to large language models, sir. That is the language which we talk. We are talking of those language models that can help workers be more productive rather than the policy of this government, which is actually giving AI to replace workers. So I would want this attention to Hamsat. So last point, very last point is TN is not your adversary, sir, of the union government. We are partners in growth. We want to contribute and we are very proud to contribute, sir. Your adversaries are outside this country, sir. You name it anybody, we would want to be part of this government, sir. And finally, sir, union Finance Minister, sir, I'm just finishing, sir. Union Finance Minister, Madam Nirmala Sitharaman, has time and again shown that, she likes Tamil. She says, Tamil and Uyir, na porandha Tamil Nadu da, I'm coming from Tamil Nadu. Sir, the very constituency, I represent the constituency which is born, sir. She was born in Musuri, sir, it's part of my constituency, sir. All that I'm asking, Honorable Finance Minister, is to approve the dream of the constituency, which is actually bringing a railway line, sir. A simple railway line to the constituency, which goes and be like Home Minister is developing Ahmedabad, Honorable Prime Minister is developing Varanasi, and I hope that Madam can develop Musri also to bring the railway line. Thank you for the opportunity, sir, and TN is ready to teach the Union government the best practices, sir. Thank you so much.